Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Pillow Talk. So, this week's episode of Pillow Talk is clearly different. Look at my background and this setup. So if you watch my Vlog's Day vlog, you would know that I threw my back out. And I've been in a lot of pain. I went to the emergency room and they told me that I have a pinched nerve. So I've been in so much pain and I haven't done my Walking Dead review. I haven't done my Vlog's Day for this past week. Whenever I film Pillow Talk, I move my couch in front of this kind of area. I cannot move any furniture right now because I'm in so much pain, so I tried to do as best as I could of a setup. I hope it's okay and not too terrible. I look terrible, I know that already. I went to go do the walk for breast cancer today, which actually surprisingly helped my leg out a lot because I was very mobile today and very active, so I feel like that really did help my leg out. So this is what I look like after being up since 5 in the morning and walking like all day long. So let's get on to Pillow Talk. This week's episode of Pillow Talk is the 9th episode. This is such an awkward 9. The 9th episode of Doctor Who. Can you believe it? What is going on? I feel like I say that every episode, but this really does feel like it's kind of like pushing it already. I don't know what that means. So this episode of Doctor Who is called Flatline, where the Doctor and Clara travel to Bristol, and the TARDIS is so tiny. It's actually like really cute the way how small it gets, I guess. And it's so funny that the Doctor can't fit through it, and then he has that like weird moment like with his hand kind of sticking through the TARDIS door. It was so weird. By the way, this is not a hospital bracelet. It is a bracelet from when I did. Oops, I messed it up. It's a bracelet from the breast cancer walk, which I haven't even taken off yet. And there we go. It's off now. Anywho, moving on. So since the Doctor is stuck in the TARDIS because something is pulling and, you know, kind of forcing the dimensional factors of the TARDIS out of the TARDIS, the Doctor is stuck in the TARDIS, in the teeny TARDIS, and Clara has to become the Doctor. She gets his psychic paper and she gets his sonic screwdriver. Clara meets Rigsy, who is doing community service for, I guess, graffiti work that he has done, and he kind of becomes her companion. So Clara kind of becomes essentially the Doctor, and he's the companion. When we first saw him, though, I kind of thought he was going to be bad because I feel like the way he approached her was just, I mean, I guess maybe he was flirting with her, but I think the way that it like just seemed to me, it kind of seemed like something was up with him. But he actually was a really cool character. I liked him a lot. And he helped Clara out. So we see that the monsters are actually from a two-dimensional world, and they pull everybody in and make them two-dimensional and kind of like suck out, I guess, their life forms. There's some weird body mural on the wall, and then there's like just gross stuff happening, and they're kind of like killing everybody. My little David Tennant with his little glasses and his Converse sneakers too. This is not a very professional Pillow Talk. I don't have a proper setup. I don't have my proper notes. I look terrible. Let's just get this one over with. She has a device in her ear which lets her communicate with the Doctor, and he can also see what she sees. So the Doctor's TARDIS keeps getting smaller and smaller, and I thought it was so cute. That part, like Clara even said, like the Addams Family, where his hand is just kind of like pulling the TARDIS along. That was so weird and creepy. And to be honest, I feel like Doctor Who's episodes kind of been not necessarily repeating each other, but I just feel like there's been a lot of similar storylines happening. I've just been seeing a lot of I've just been making a lot of connections, and this episode was totally original. I really liked it. Emma is going crazy. It's so hysterical how Clara puts the TARDIS in her bag with the Doctor in there, and she's just kind of carrying it around inside her purse. She realized that since they can make two-dimensional things come to 3D now, she can do that with the TARDIS. So she does that with the TARDIS. And the Doctor comes out and gives this whole big spiel and says how he's the Doctor, and he sends back these monsters. And the day is saved, thanks to mostly Clara. And for some reason the Doctor doesn't want to tell Clara, you know, that she's she was a good doctor, and he says at the end that goodness really doesn't really have anything to do with it. So I'm wondering if maybe she's starting to see the doctor in a different light. I don't know. And then Missy, oh my god, she's like totally watching them on an iPad. She says, I chose well, or you know, whatever she says. She said that she chose Clara well. She made the right decision. What does that mean? Like, I really want to know this is going on. Apparently Clara has been lying to Danny about her being on the TARDIS with the doctor, which maybe the doctor is kind of noticing that he's changing her by making her lie to people, because that's what the doctor does, because rule 1, so overall, I really liked this episode. I thought it was a really clever and unique episode. I thought it was a great idea, and I liked all the characters in it, and it was very creepy the way the two-dimensional characters came 3D, and they were all kind of like 8-bitted out, and like they were like, I guess not 8-bit, but you know what I mean. They were all like bitted and like, that was a really bad impression of them. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode of Doctor Who, and what do you think about Missy? Like, what do you think she meant I chose well? Obviously she's talking about Clara, but like, what do you think I guess the overall scheme is? Anyway guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment down below, and don't forget